start to use your calendar. This will be the biggest game changer for you. The calendar is what's going to allow you to put a structure in place to get to these goals. And like I said, structure is the key. So what the calendar does is it eliminates decision fatigue. You put things into your calendar, especially the day-to-day things. Like if you want to wake up every morning and you have a specific thing you want to do in the morning, put that into your calendar and make it a daily thing. Make it be in your calendar every single day. Make it give you a reminder. Now that eliminates decision fatigue, meaning waking up and thinking, what should I do? If you guys know, there's a book called Willpower. I think it's literally just called Willpower. I read this years and years and years ago, but the name is simple, so I've always remembered it. The main concept I took from that book is willpower depletes. It's like any other muscle. If you go to the gym and let's say you're working chest, for example, you're doing a bench press. You're pressing. Sooner or later, this muscle is breaking down. The muscle fibers, they're deteriorating. You're getting sore. Sooner or later, if you guys have ever been in this position, a lot of you guys have worked out or have been in this position. If you try to max out and try to just do as many as you can, you'll literally stop. Like the bar will literally land on your chest and you can't move anymore. Somebody will have to lift the bar off of you, right? That's you going to absolute failure. It's the same thing with your willpower, with your decision-making abilities, with your judgment abilities. It depletes. So the more reps you do throughout the day with your willpower, the more it depletes. Start to pay attention to this consciously. At the end of the day, it's way easier to sway yourself or for someone else to sway you on something negative. Let's say grabbing junk food, ordering food out, having a drink, something like that. At the end of a hard work day, it's so much easier to convince you to do something negative or justify something negative to yourself because your willpower, your judgment capabilities have depleted throughout the day. So it depletes and it fatigues. Now, how do you combat that? By implementing structure. So you don't even have to think about it. I'll give you guys an example here. Super easy example. I wear this freaking black shirt and I have like 3 of them and I have like 4 other black shirts all the time. That's not something I want to think about. I have so many more important priorities. I don't want to be thinking about when I'm doing content, when I'm doing YouTube videos, when I'm on sales calls, when I'm doing client calls, when I'm doing all this stuff, what do I wear? Like Steve Jobs, right? He used to wear the black turtleneck. You can never catch me wearing a turtleneck. So that won't happen, unfortunately, to some of you guys' displeasure. But that's the concept from Steve Jobs, right? Mark Zuckerberg also wears, I think he wears what I wear. I'm pretty sure he doesn't wear a turtleneck. He wears a black long sleeve, but he's been doing that for a very long time now. And somebody actually asked him, I watched an interview more recently about the metaverse and that whole space. And I wanted to get myself educated on that. And somebody asked Mark Zuckerberg, is it Steve Jobs' motivation or why is it that you wear? He's just like, it's just decision fatigue. Same thing for me, to be honest. I've never looked up to Steve Jobs as like a crazy mentor. He was a visionary, somebody to respect and great. But he's never been a mentor or an idol of mine by any means. So it's not for that reason. It's literally for the reason of decision fatigue. I like to wear black. I like the color. And I usually just wear black anyways for any kind of clothes. So I just decided that I want to wear this for my calls and for my content and things like that. It's decision fatigue, right? So you want to implement structure into your calendar in order to avoid willpower depletion or decision fatigue.